What a pretty town.
Loved every minute.
Totally blown away by Somerset East.
Yeah, we had a fantastic time here.
Yeah, there's so much. The buildings have so much character. It's like incredible. So that was it for Somerset East. Waterford, here we come.
Next stop.
Yep, that's it. And it's a gravel road for a long, long time.
We have enough fuel.
We have enough fuel.
I am just checking.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, it's another place. When you told me Waterford, I said, okay.
Telling you it's a tiny place. Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Okay.
So we'll just see what it's like when we get there.
No,
Yep.
keen.
Isn't that a lovely sight? Long gravel road in the distance.
With no end in sight.
Yeah, brilliant. And we're still here by all the thousands of anthills.
Yeah, look. They just don't stop.
Crazy. It's really strikingly beautiful when one drives through this arid area, eh?
It's true, but look at the bottom. Isn't it also some aloe species?
Definitely. Oh, definitely some aloe species. They are amazing. I love them.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Lots of them.
Look how pretty this is, eh?
It's beautiful. The contrast, eh?
Yeah.
They probably need little water to thrive, or they've had sufficient water recently to flower.
Really pretty. Wow, this is a beautiful valley.
It is. One can see forever, eh?
Yeah. Stunning.
With those beautiful mountains in the distance.
Oh, crazy. I don't know what to say about this road, but there's another snakey or Loch Ness that Sonia calls it. Wow. Not often I have to pull over on a road, back road like this for a bus. I think it's the only bus in the Karoo. It looks like a school bus.
Yeah. It is a school bus.
The vegetation has changed now, and look at the cactus is totally different.
Yeah. They look like stalagmites, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, this landscape is beautiful.
I want to show you something. You can stop here. We've a little more forward. At this upright.
Yes.
It's made of stone. Now we've passed thousands of kilometers of farm fences, and I've never seen it like that.
Neither have I.
And every so often, and the corner ones are exceptionally beautiful. If we just take a slow drive and you just see every 10th or so one is made of stone, I just find that interesting.
It is interesting.
Two massive ones.
Wow, look at this.
See, it's a corner post, that one.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
And then a gate post. I just love it. Bone dry.
Bone dry.
Oh, and here is Waterford.
Yes, Waterford. Now, interesting about Waterford is that it was founded by two Irish brothers and the Rafferty brothers.
Yeah.
And it was a flourishing little town. It was doing so well, but it just, over time, just started dying out, and people started, look at that old ruin over there. I'm interrupting myself. Old ruin of a house there. And the people have started moving out, going to the bigger cities, and it's virtually on its last legs, this town now. This building. This was someone's house.
Yeah, it was definitely a house.
Also a big house. Amazing, eh? And this is just where we've come into the town. There was something like 143 plots given out, and it also built around the church, and there were plots on either side of the Sundays River.
I remember you said that, yeah. And there were a lot of fountains in the area, which meant that it was a water-rich area at one point.
Definitely.
Nothing left.
Wow.
And it's been like this for some time.
Definitely. Can't believe that this people used to live here, and this is what it's become. Come up the stairs to the front house, front of the door. Just be careful it doesn't collapse on me. Wow. There used to be the fireplace. Look at that. Look at this, wonder what this is.
Yeah, I wonder. It does say something there on the building.
Yeah, it does.
It's just too far to see.
Karoo, the Waterford Community Hall.
Okay.
Now, how big is this community? It doesn't look very big, eh?
No.
Through those trees you can see something of a structure that's left there, but it's
very little left.
So these there were like 143 plots either side of the river that were given out.
Right.
And now it's all gone.
Look at the church.
Can you believe it?
Hey? That's a very big church.
Can that even be possible? Church like that, yeah?
It's quite amazing.
That's freaky.
Is this a 70s vibe?
It looks like it, but I don't understand how a church like this could be here. Because look, even the walkway is disintegrated. I wonder if this church is still functional.
Unbelievable, because for a church of this size to have been built, you needed to have quite a few members in your congregation.
Definitely. Well, if there were 143 plots given out and people lived here, should have been about 200-300 people come to the church. That would have been.
But this looks like a more modern church.
It does.
So which would mean to me that 50 or odd years ago, people still lived here.
Well, there's a plaque. Let's see if that plaque says anything. I'm amazed about this church, eh?
About the size of it,
yeah,
right?
I am. It's NG Congregation of Waterford, 1919 to 2019. They had their 100th celebration. So it seems to be functional. Freaky. Wow, that looks like one of the original houses. Could that be? Because there's a pile of bricks as well. Look here.
Yeah. And you can see that's old.
Oh, man.
This is no longer inhabited.
Yeah, totally abandoned.
And it was beautiful. You can see that.
Wow.
It's got your wraparound porch.
Porch, everything. Look at that. Oh, it just gives the idea, doesn't it look a lot like that old Victorian style house?
It does, eh? Definitely does.
I love this stoop, this veranda
Columns,
that wraps
yeah.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, eh? And I wonder what family used to live here and what they did. And
Were their descendants?
because look here,
Oh,
little stones laid in the garden
Yeah.
for footpaths and there. And
Definitely.
time and effort was put into this place.
It must have been a beautiful house.
Must have been a stunning house. This house here in front of the church definitely looks like one of the largest houses in the area. Eh?
Oh, definitely. It's quite big, eh?
And yeah, and the fact that it's so close to the church might be that the Domini stayed here.
I think you're probably very close to correct.
Some attachment to the church, I'm sure.
Oh, that's a large house.
Yeah.
Could this be the church hall?
Yeah, I think this is the church hall. Must be. From the same ground.
Fairly new,
Yeah.
renovated.
Yeah, it does, eh?
Or the Braai place. I think it's got something to do with it.
Oh,
Church,
for sure.
yeah.
And this building too must have something to do with the church. Isn't this the old Dutch Reformed church?
Maybe just the predecessor.
No. Someone was buried, yeah.
The little gate is open, you said. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I wonder who was buried here. Carl W. Haupsch, native of Brandenburg, Germany. Okay, he was born on the 13th of November 1836, sorry, and died at Waterford 16th of August 1893. Apparently this used to be the old shop, the last shop in Waterford, the last one.
The last one. But up front it looks like an older one again.
Yes, ruins as well. Something was here. Definitely something here.
There's an old dam.
You can see where the plots are still divided up. There's boundary fences and
Oh, this is on the road. Right?
yep.
Like literally on the road.
This is old. This look the dam,
Yeah.
outhouse out the back there. Oh, this is quite old, for sure.
All boarded up.
Wow. It's like the old fireplace there on the
Yeah.
kitchen side. Look, this ruin built just the foundation left.
Talk about hanging from a thread.
No, I think it's totally over. I don't even think anything can revive this place. It'll take a miracle, eh?
Yeah.
And to think that it says it was a thriving little community, eh?
I can only imagine it's workers from neighbouring farms.
That are living
still
here
live
now.
here, yeah.
Must be.
I think we might be reaching the end.
Yep.
Oh, this is also original.
Yeah, look at that fireplace there on the kitchen. Man, it's still old TV aerial. Yeah.
Hi.
This one's totally collapsed again. Look at this. Solar panels over there. See, this is now what you were talking about earlier about the fountains, that it was scattered with little fountains that, and I think these solar panels are for pumps. These solar panels over there,
Yeah.
I think they are for the underground water, and with the little fountains to pump the water. Most probably to supply the little town.
Could be, and there's a wind pump up
There's
ahead.
a wind pump up ahead too.
With a dam, yeah.
But look at this place.
Look at these columns that have fallen down.
Yes.
See?
Yeah. Now, I think these pumps supply the JoJo tanks with water, and then they work with gravity towards
One JoJo tank that was.
Yeah. Look at that. That's amazing. Check out the window, it's still boarded up. Freaky.
You always say this is why you come.
You know, to see these places now, unfortunately this place is really, and it's fascinating to see where people used to live.
In your mind's eye.
Yes,
right?
definitely, because I can just picture all these houses before they were demolished and falling apart and whatever. What a thriving little community it must have been, and what they did to survive, and yeah.
And we unfortunately don't know what all the buildings were for.
No.
But yeah, if we find out anything, we'll
Put it on the screen and let you know. You know, my imagination runs crazy things with me, and all I can see is back in the day when this house was still erect, children coming in and out through this gate, playing in the street, meeting their friends, running around, playing with balls, cricket, or whatever they used to play, hussy.
Oh,
Is this a church?
must have been.
Oh, wow.
This is what I saw when we were driving in. Cute, eh?
Yeah, it's stunning, eh? Look at this. This is such picture perfect, eh?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
I'm telling you, what an eye-opener.
It leaves one a little nostalgic, eh?
Yeah, you know,
Sad.
it's sad that it's definitely becoming a ghost town. There are still a few people living here. I don't know. I think it's true what you say. They work for farmers in the area and they just live here. I don't know what keeps it going.
But I'm glad to have seen Waterford.
It's amazing. I'm so happy we came around here.
Yeah, it deserves a spotlight, and it deserves to be seen.
Definitely.
It definitely deserves to be seen. What's left of it.
But I must say, it's an interesting visit. You know, if one's driving in the area, it's a good stopover just to come and have a look.
Definitely.
And to remember Waterford.
I will always remember Waterford.
Thanks, Waterford. It was a real experience.